your curiosity. Let's see where it leads. Season 2, Episode 5. The soft chaos of loving and being loved. The spark. Love. Ah, love. The thing that's supposed to make life magical. Full of butterflies and heart emojis. And yet somehow, it often leaves us baffled, confused, or just doing things we would never admit to our friends. We chase it. We obsess over tiny gestures. A text that came a little too late. A shrug that felt like rejection. And somehow, we keep falling for the same patterns. Over and over. This month, we're sitting with that chaos. The absurdity of love. The weird, messy, sometimes hilarious ways it makes us human. Let's poke at that together. Don't worry, no judgment here. Except maybe on that one time you texted them K and immediately regretted it. Lighthouse. Hey, I'm Sam, and welcome back to EccentricAloof. Each week we explore ideas, stories, and moments that make us reflect, think, and sometimes see ourselves a little differently. This week, it's love, but not the Instagram filter, heart-shaped chocolate kind. I mean the awkward, messy, sometimes absurd kind that makes you question every decision you've ever made. Think of this as your lighthouse moment. A steady point to orient yourself before we dive into reflections, stories, and questions about why love can feel both magical and ridiculous. Take a breath. Maybe sip your coffee, or wine, if that's your vibe. Let's dive in. Reflection pool. Love is weird. Like the kind of weird where you catch yourself overanalyzing a hey text for 12 minutes straight, and then convince yourself it's a sign of destiny or doom, no middle ground. I've had my share of ridiculous love moments. One time, I made an entire playlist for someone I barely knew, a playlist, and I was proud of it. Meanwhile, they were probably like, cool, thanks. And that's the thing. Humans behave absurdly in the name of connection. We misread signals. We stumble over words. We analyze people who probably don't even remember our name. And we keep doing it because somewhere deep down, the chance to be seen, to be understood, is irresistible. Even when it's messy, even when it's absurd, that's love. It's chaotic, a little cruel, and yet undeniably fascinating. Deep cuts. Philosophers have tackled love for centuries. Plato described it as the pursuit of wholeness. We're all just trying to find the missing puzzle pieces of ourselves. Schopenhauer, well, he was less poetic. He called love an illusion, a biological trick to propagate the species. Thanks, buddy. And Camus, he'd probably just shrug and say, sure, it's absurd, that's life. And he wouldn't be wrong. Love is absurd. We try to rationalize it, plan it, control it. But it laughs at our spreadsheets and Excel charts and sends a text with no emoji, just to mess with us. One minute you're feeling like a rock star of romance, the next, a potato. And honestly, both are valid. So, embrace it. Laugh at yourself, because love isn't supposed to make sense. That's the point. Ripples. So here's my question to you. What's the most absurd, hilarious, or awkward love moment that stuck with you? That first date where everything went wrong, but somehow still felt magical? That text you agonized over for 3 hours? Share your stories. Your experiences ripple outward. Someone listening might realize they're not alone in their chaos. And maybe, just maybe, they'll laugh at themselves a little less alone. The stage. And now, let's look at love through media for a moment. Films, books, and TV capture the absurdity beautifully. Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. Trying to erase someone from your memory only to repeat the same mistakes. 500 days of summer. Expectations versus reality. Heartbreak and humor tangled together. Amélie. Whimsical, messy, and utterly human connections. These stories remind us that love is chaotic, hilarious, sometimes painful, and always worth reflecting on. And sometimes, it's nice to see your own absurdity reflected back in art. Last light. So as we wind down, remember this. Love is messy, unpredictable, and yes, often absurd. But that's exactly what makes it human, what makes it worth trying for, worth laughing about, and worth reflecting on. It's not about perfection, it's about connection, curiosity, and showing up even when it feels ridiculous. Next time you catch yourself doing something absurd in the name of love, smile, breathe, and remember, everyone else is doing it too. Even the small, awkward, messy moments in love are part of the story you're writing, full of hope, humor, and humanity. This has been EccentricAloof. I'm Sam. Thanks for being here.